Alright, Frosh, multimedia students, it's me, Cheney, here with another brilliant tutorial to help you with the elements of photography video. Now, on Google Classroom, you will find it under the photography section, of course, and here is the assignment, and let's just read through what we're going through. So, on Tuesday and Thursday, or any time at home, if you wanted to do your pictures at home, you are taking 10 pictures that represent the elements that we went over of photography. Now those 10 elements you can find on one of the links on the assignment right here. So we went through framing, pattern, cropping, rule of thirds, balance, symmetry, background, leading lines, depth, and viewpoint. Once you have these pictures, you're going to be opening up PowerPoint on your computer. So I already have it open, but you can search it on your actual computer, not the online version, the actual computer PowerPoint, so you can get all the effects, and you're going to open it up. Here's my sample right here on the Google Classroom assignment. I'm going to open this. I'm going to download it so that I can see the PowerPoint version. And as I showed you in class yesterday, I believe, it's 13 slides. It's your 10 elements. You have a title slide, and you have a table of contents, and you have a summary slide or ending slide. So title slide, kind of a table of contents, what we're about to see, and you're going through each slide. So let's move me out of the way over here, and if I were to start the show, like this, you're going to see this is an animation when the text or a picture is actually moving within a slide. A transition is when there is movement between slides. So if I were to add a transition between slide 1 and 2, which would be a really good idea, since we're going to convert this to a video, we're going to go to transitions, and then to see all transitions you could do this, and let's do something silly like a fracture, and it's going to look like that. So in between slide 1 and 2 now, if I were to play my slideshow, that's what we're going to see, and you're going to do a transition between all slides. And we've already got our animations on the first slide there. We're going to see that. Okay, elements of photography. I revealed some of the, the 10 pictures that I did in the Nearpod, which is attached to this assignment as well. And then I get into it with the slides. So what I want you doing on your slides is making the picture look good. And then over here you're going to do some text. Maybe not as much as I did, but maybe you will. You're just going to kind of describe what we're looking at. So this is a framing picture because it's a man-made frame that I took from a winery in Paso Robles, and I said where it was made, or where it was taken anyway. And I kind of described why I think it's framing. And you're going to go through each one the same way. So I did an animation, so that frame bouncing is an animation. Again, I got balance, why I think it is, all that good stuff. So things to help you make your show look good. There are some websites that you can use. So cool text. Let's say you want to do something way more interesting than just the font that I did before, so I'll do framing with this. You can create logo, you can download cool text something. It's in my download section. I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint and go back to framing, and let's get rid of this one because it's boring. I'm going to insert picture from downloads. It's called cool text something. Let's see if I can find it. Framing. There it is, framing. Okay, so good. Or put it there. Maybe resize it. And now we have a much interesting. And now that it's an object, I can actually go to animations and do one of these entrance animations if I want. So I don't know, more entrance animations because there's more interesting ones. I can stretch it. Let's do that. Yay. Okay. So I described the 13 slides. I described that we're going to have kind of a table of contents, what's going to happen. each one of the elements is going to have its own slide, and at the very end you're going to summarize, and it doesn't have to be, well, mine's kind of fancy, but you know, you're just kind of summarizing what happened. Hey, this is what we just went through. The very last thing, well, two last things that you're going to do. Once you have your presentation all laid out, and you have your animations, and you have your transitions, and you have your pictures framed, and you have the fonts the way that you want it, you are going to need to add a music track. So what you're going to do is, there are two websites that I've attached to this assignment, Purple Planet and Bensound. So we're going to go find a song. I kind of like Bensound myself because of the way that they have the types, the genres set out. I kind of like jazz, so you can play one to see what you like. Oh, that one's okay. That one's okay. Romantic, no. Love, no. This is your time. Oh, that one says purchase, so you can't use that for free. Elevator Bossa Nova. No, that's weird. I like that one. I'm going to download that. Hip Jazz, downloading it. It's called Bensound Hip Jazz. It's going to my downloads folder. Once it is downloaded, you're going to go back to your PowerPoint presentation. On the very first slide, you're going to insert audio on my PC. It's in downloads. There's the Bensound Hip Jazz that I just downloaded. Okay, now we got the speaker. I'm going to put this over here. We are going to play automatically, play across slides. Then we're going to go to our animations pane, and we're going to make sure this sound is the very first thing that happens. And if I play my slides now, music starts, and then we click through our slides. What a beautiful beginning to the video. Now, it's not a video yet, so what we have to do, once we've got all of those elements in place, we are going to go to File, and then Export, and then Create Video. And we're going to want to do like maybe 10 seconds per slide, depending on how much writing that you did, so that people have time to read through your slides. So 10 seconds per slide, Create Video. You're going to see this. I'm going to save it to my documents. I'm going to call it Photography. 10 elements video. It's going to be in my documents. I'm going to save. See this right here? That is PowerPoint actually converting it from a PowerPoint presentation to an MP4 video. The video is not ready to go until this is all the way set. Okay, so we'll just wait for that to happen, and that's it. That's your project. I think I've set you up for success. So you've got Bensound, you've got Purple Planet, you've got your cool text that you can get some stuff from, and you've got the Nearpod that you can go back to in case you need to see more information about the elements, and that's it. What else did I put on here? That's my sample. Oh, the rubric. Look at this rubric. So that's how I'm going to grade it. Attractiveness, originality, mechanics, content, and organization. So take a look at this as you're building. And oh, I even have a video here on how, oh man, I did it twice. This is another video here on YouTube that actually shows you how to turn it into a video. Cool. So you get it twice. Anyway, have fun. I will see you later. What a great project. Have fun.